Hello. In today's video, we'll be reviewing how to refresh the test database by copying the live database down into the test database. The first step is to browse into your Metfin installation folder through Windows Explorer. Um, in this case, we're using S-Apps Metfin version 11. However, in your installation, it may just be S-Apps Metfin. If you're not sure where your Metfin installation folder is, you can always check a running instance of Metfin and look in the lower left-hand corner. This will show you which data folder you are running against, and the installation folder will always be one folder above that. So in this case, it shows apps Metfin v11 data. So that does show us that our v11 is our installation folder. Within the installation folder, we are going to browse into the exes folder, and then into the system folder. And then we are going to double-click Util.exe to launch that file. Within Util.exe, there's two things that we're concerned with. The first is the data path, which should be defaulting to your live database. So we can see here it did default to S-Apps Metfin version 11 data. And then we need to specify where our test application is located. Note that we are not specifying the data path of the test application. That will automatically be added by the utility. We just want to specify the folder where the test application is installed. Once that is done, we're going to go to Tools and Copy Database. Now, if we look up here at the top, it shows that we're copying files from S-Apps Metfin version 11 data down to S-Apps Metfin v11 test app data. So you can see there that it did automatically add the data folder to the path that we had specified as the destination. So that does not need to be added manually. It is done automatically by the system. So the utility will then go through and copy all of the tables from the live database down into the test database. Now you can see I am able to do this while users are logged into the live database. However, if there's anyone logged into the test database, this will cause errors. So you do want to make sure that everyone is out of the test database before you try to copy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let this run, and we will come back once all of the tables have finished copying. Okay, we are back, and the database has completed copying. Once that is done, we can go ahead and exit the util.exe. Next, we want to run the sysindex.exe, which is in the same folder. So again, you can launch that just by double-clicking. Now, in this case, the sysindex will be pointing to the live data folder, just like the util.exe did by default. But we want to index the test database. So we're going to have to manually change the folder. And you can see that this has updated now to the test database. So you want to select all of the tables and go ahead and let that selection process happen. And then once all of the tables are selected, we're just going to click on Start. Now, just like the util.exe, this can be run while users are in the live system because we're only targeting the test system, but users do have to be out of the test system. The reason why a sysindex is necessary is because the util.exe does not copy any indexes. It only copies the table contents. And if there are any indexes already defined in the test database, then it'll cause mismatch between the table contents and the indexes. So we resolve that by reindexing. Once the index is complete, you would then be able to use the test application with the updated data. Do note, however, that if there are any changes currently pending in the test database, meaning that the test database is not the same version of the software that is running in the live system, there could be new field or index dependencies in the test system. If that is the case, refreshing the data in this way could cause errors in the test version. So do just keep that in mind, that this procedure is useful if the test version and the live version are the same. If they are different, then you may have to take additional steps. All right. And that is all there is to it. So once the sysindex finishes, you should be all set. All right, thank you.